Hi, grade 4. It's Miss Francine again. I hope you're okay. I'm back with the second problem. And remember, we're learning to divide using partial quotients. Using partial quotients to divide. Don't forget our vocabulary words that we learned earlier. Remember this symbol? It means divided by. This symbol, division bar, also means divided by. Remember, our divisor is the number outside of our division symbol, and it's the number we're using to divide. We're going to divide everything up into this many groups. Our next vocabulary word is a dividend, and the dividend is the number which we're going to be dividing up. We're going to break this number into smaller pieces using this. So this is our dividend, the number we're going to break into smaller pieces. This is our dividend. Our next vocabulary word is a quotient. And the quotient, it goes on top of our division bar. And it's the answer that we get when we divide. Okay, now over here, we have the letter R. It means remainder. Okay, it's a part of the quotient. It's a part of the answer that you get when you divide. And the R means remainder, or how much is left over when you can no longer divide. When you cannot divide anymore, the answer that you get is called a remainder. Normally, in math, you just say R. When you can no longer divide by a whole number, okay, you say R, or remainder. Now, this is our math problem here that we're going to try to solve. I can't get the camera to stand still. Come on, don't do this. Okay, so I have my 9 times tables here. 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2, 9 times 3. And then I have the multiples of 10, 9 times 10, 9 times 20, 9 times 30, all the way down to 9 times 90. Then I have 9 times 100, 9 times 200, 9 times 300, okay? When you're finding partial quotients, you want to use the multiplication fact, then you want to use it in multiples of 10s, then you want to use it in multiples of 100, okay? I'm using multiplication by the 9s because my problem is asking me to divide by 9. Okay? My stand is not working properly. But it's okay. We get through this. Okay? So this problem that I'm going to work with you, it's like this. I have 7,542 divided by 9. 7,542 divided by 9. We need to learn how to set this problem up so we could divide using our partial quotients. So I'm going to write my division symbol, my division bar. I have my divisor, which is 9, and then I have my dividend, which is 7,542. Okay, then I am going to draw 2 lines on the side. Here, I'm going to write the word add, because anything in this column is telling me that I'm going to add. Now, the first thing I'm going to ask myself is 9 into 7,542, or 7,542 divided by 9. This is asking me how many times can I get 9 out of 7,542. Drawing 9 circles and putting 1 dot in each circle is going to take way too long. So we're going to use our multiplication chart. Okay? We're going to use our facts and our multiples to help us. So I wrote my 9 times table because I'm dividing by 9. And I want a number that is close to 7,542 without going over or without being larger or bigger than 7,542. And as you can look here, let me see, 7,000. Okay, these are bigger numbers. I'm looking for 7,542 or a number that's close without going over. Oh, I see 7,200. So I'm going to put a line on the 7,200 and I'm going to write that number right here in my dividend. Okay, now I have my arrow. How did I get 7,200? How did I get this? I'm going to go back up and look at my 7,200. And I can see that here I multiplied 9 times 800. 9 times, and look what I'm going to do with my 800. 800. Can you see it? 9 times 800 equals 7,200. Look, 9 times 800 equals 7,200. 9 times 800 is 7,200. 9 times 800 is 7,200. The next step I'm going to do is to subtract. I'm going to take away. I'm going to take away 2, take away 0. If I have 2 and I take away 0, I still have 2 left because I didn't take anything away. Then I say 4, take away 0. If I have 4 and I take away 0, I still have 4. So I'm going to bring my 4 down into my answer. Then I'm going to say 5, take away 2. If I have 5 and I take away 2, can I take 2 away? If I have 5, 1, 2. Yes, I can. How much would I have left? 3. So I put my 3 in the answer. Am I finished? No, I'm not finished because this number is way larger than 9. So I have to keep dividing. So I'm going to ask myself, how many times can I get 9 out of 342? How many times can I do that? In order for me to find how many times I can do that, I'm going to go up to my multiplication chart. I'm going to look for 342 or a number that's close to 342 without being bigger than 342. 300. Okay, this is too big because this is 360. So I have to use 270. So I'm going to put a line under 270 and then write my 270 under my divisor. For my 270, I'm going to make an arrow because I have to put something here. What did I do to 9 that will give me 270? What did I multiply 9 by what to give me 270? Oh, 30. 9 times 30 gives me 270. So I'm going to put my 30 right here. Make sure you line up your ones and your tens properly. If not, you might add wrong. So now I'm going to subtract. When I subtract, I'm going to subtract 2, 2 take away 0. Okay, if I have 2 and I take away 0, that means I didn't take anything away. I still have 2. So this answer is 2. Then I'm going to say 4 take away 7. 4 take away 7. So if I have 4, can I take away 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I take away 7? No, because I don't have enough. So I'm going to go over here and borrow 1 for my hundreds. Now instead of 3, I have 2 hundreds. Let me not confuse you. Borrow 1 from this 3, and now you have 2 left. With that 1 that I took from the 3, I am going to give it to that one here. Now I have 14 tens. Now I have 14. Then I'm going to say 14 take away 7. If I have 14 and I take away 7, how much do I have left? I have 7. I have 7 left. Now, am I finished dividing? No, because this number is still bigger than 9. So I have to divide again. So I'm going to ask myself, how many times can I get 9 out of 72? So I'm going to look underneath my 9 times table, and I'm going to look for 72. Where is 72? No, that's 27. That's 27. I have 7 ones and 2 tens. That's 27. So I'm looking for 72. Look, I found 72 right here. Look, there's 72. So I'm going to put my 72 under the 72. Then I'm going to draw my arrow. Can't forget to draw your arrow. Okay? Now, what did I do to 9 that will give me 72? I multiply 9 times 8. Look, 9 times, I'm going to put my answer right here. Make sure you put your answers in the correct column. 8 ones, 8. Now, when I subtract, 2 take away 2 is what? 0. 7 take away 7 is 0. Now let's look at this. Am I finished subtracting? Yes, because this number is smaller than 9. Okay? I have nothing here. This means 0, and it's smaller than 9. So I know that I'm finished subtracting. But am I done with the problem? No, because this is telling me to do what? Add. I'm going to add everything here in this column. Let's add together. Okay? 0 plus 0 is? Yes, 0. And 0 plus 8 is? Yes, 8. 0 plus 3 is? Yes, it is 3. And this 8. Do I have anything to add this 8 to? Good. No, I don't. So I'm going to bring my 8 down. Okay? I'm going to put a square around this, so I know that this is my final answer. Then I have to put my final answer in the quotient. So I'm going to put 838. Okay? So my answer to this is 7,542 divided by 9 is 838. So if I have 7,542 pencils, and there are 9 friends that I want to give them to. Each one of my 9 friends, each friend would get 838 pencils. Okay? All right.